Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, standing outside one of our house flips, and this is the definition of extreme open floor plan that I'm going to show you here pretty soon. So this is a flip that we've been working on for a little bit. We bought it for $180,000, I think. It should be worth close to $300,000 once we're done. However, there were some unforeseen repairs that we had to do, and I'm going to show you those here pretty soon, which you'll be able to see as soon as we open this door. There you go. That is not a sunroom back there. That's our master bedroom, or what's going to be our master bedroom. This house, I did a video of before, asked you guys about floor plan changes, and we are going to do some floor plan changes. I know I asked on another house, the older 1904 house, about a floor plan change, and then I was a jerk and didn't change anything. So this one, I'm trying to make up for that. And this one we are changing. So what we're doing, we'll get to the back part soon. In the first video, there's a wall that came almost all the way across there. As you can see, we took that out. This is a slightly load-bearing wall. We didn't think it was, but it is slightly load-bearing, so I have to put in the beam. We're gonna move our kitchen from back there to here. And then we'll probably have kind of a breakfast bar thing right here. And in fact, I thought we were just gonna put another post right here so we didn't have to span that whole way, but maybe we didn't need to. So we'll have new windows, have to do a lot of wiring work, a lot of plumbing work. As you can see, these pipes are mostly all galvanized. So we will have to move plumbing and redo a lot of it. So it really wasn't that much more expensive to move the kitchen because of that. What we're gonna have here, and I talked about this in my first plan, this will be a hallway going straight to that door. Not really a hallway, but there'll just be a wall right where this pipe is right here, kind of. We'll have a wall going straight back, and then you'll kind of walk down here. This will be just open, the craft room. We had some cool cabinets and stuff in there. We had to tear it all out just because this roof is so bad. We had to redo the whole thing, as you can see. And I'll talk about that in a second. This will be our new master bedroom. So we'll have this wall that comes along here, a door somewhere around here. That will be closed off. Big, huge master bedroom. Big, huge closet back there, and we'll have the bathroom probably over here somewhere. As you can see, all that needs redone. And this will be closed off. That used to open up into the other bedroom. Now, we'll talk about the most exciting, fun part about this house, and that's the open concept roof, which will be really nice in the summer, but it's not quite as nice when it's 30 degrees outside in winter. So I showed in the last video, there was a little fire right here where there's a wood burning stove. And so took off part of the ceiling. And then we found out that the roof is 2x4s, kind of nailed into the walls. And then there were some beams, I don't know, those weren't them, that ran along that wall to that wall. But they weren't big beams, and they could not run that span and support this space, so the roof was basically caving in. And you could see right there, I mean, that's a 2x4 about ready to split because of the weight from the snow and roof. So these will be redone as well. Had to redo this whole back area, demo it, and get it redone. Now, luckily, I found an amazing roof company, and the guys who do our roofs can do this framing and this stuff as well. So they've been doing that. They'll be back here to finish up pretty soon. We're not going to leave it completely open like this for a while. You know, no more than 2 months or so. And then we'll be good to go. That's a joke for people wondering. So this should have a pretty sweet master bedroom. We have windows ordered. We're not going to have as many windows in here. We're going to shrink that down a little bit. We won't have a window in the closet, or at least a big window. and then I'll show you the rest of the house. Actually, before I go that way, I'm gonna check out the garage. I haven't been in the garage yet, and it has some issues too. This house in general has a lot of issues. Let's see how, oh, it doesn't look much different. So the roof was leaking, as you can see there, and they're gonna have to redo a lot of the decking there, and most of the sheetrock as well, because there's probably mold up there. So we'll do that too. Make sure I shut this garage door so that none of the cold air gets into the house. There we go. Over here, we have the other bedrooms. Now, if you're wondering, this addition was permitted. I mean, it counts as public square feet. Somehow, some way, at one point in this house's life, they probably got this permitted and finished off. Now, maybe when they did it, they weren't able to see those 2x4s and how they're spliced in there, but it baffled us how that was allowed, how some of the plumbing was allowed and different stuff, but it was. So, you know, if I had bought this house and saw public records only shows 1,200 square feet instead of 1,800 or whatever it is, and be like, oh, that's not permitted. We've got some major issues to deal with. Oh, look, there are our windows. Yay. We went with a different company than Home Depot for these windows because Home Depot was backlogged like 2 months to get windows in. So those came much quicker. These are all open. Again, letting all that heat escape that this house really needs. So here's one bedroom. The sheetrock is cut so that a lot of the wiring can be done. The bathroom is mostly gutted now. The pink tub is still there. We are not going to keep that pink tub. And I think we decided to paint all the trim white or redo the trim. I'm not sure exactly. But yeah. In here you can see that window will be covered in. You can see this was the original exterior of the house. This wall here, and then that wall right there, and this was the addition. So this will be a bedroom again. So it will have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, big living room, open kitchen area, big master bedroom, and hopefully we'll get a decent price for it. It is on a semi-busy road. However, houses do still sell on this road. It's a 2-lane road. If it was a big 4-lane road, really shy away from that, but we're hoping that won't affect it too much. We have had really bad luck with houses on extremely busy roads, so we try and shy away from that. Even after considering, hey, this house might be worth 20% less because it's on a busy road, it's like, well, actually it's worth 30% less, and it takes a long time to sell. So on really, really busy roads, we're always very careful about that. All right, so that's the house. Hopefully soon it has a roof, and then we can get the electrical done. Then we can continue with the framing, sheetrock, and it will start to look whole again. We will probably use the in-stock unfinished Home Depot cabinets and paint those a color of our choosing. I really like doing that now because they're in stock, they're easy to get, they're fast, and we can design them how we want. So we'll do that. And the cool old school fire alarm is still there, and our cool old school doorbell. So we may or may not leave those, but for right now, they're still there in the interesting door. So, all right, hope everyone enjoys these videos. If you do, we appreciate the likes, the thumbs up, the comments, and the subscriptions. We'll have much more coming up on a new rental property I'm buying. I sold one of my rentals, doing a 1031 exchange, buying that new one here in the next few weeks, probably, hopefully before the end of the year. I have another flip under contract to buy, and we'll have some more coming up here ready to list as well, including the Red Barn house, which is almost ready. It's so close. And then we're going to do a video of the foundation house here soon as well. I know a lot of you guys have asked about the foundation house, and I can give you some information that the engineer who looked at it said it was one of the top 5 worst houses he'd ever seen, and one side of it is 6 inches lower than the other. So we actually had it demoed out. The engineer wanted the basement torn up so we could see everything. I'm going to go do a video of that next, and we'll post it this week or next week. So look forward to that. If you want to see that, of course, subscribe. And we'll be back soon.